and leadership from Hamburg. I would like to ask Shahzadeh Reza Pahlavi, you know, the manifest of Iranian women is woman, life, freedom. And, you know, we are living in a patriarchal society. And I would like to know where is the stand of the women in Iran? What are you, how do you say, representing? Because Masi is really fighting. Nazanin is fighting so much. But where is your standing? I mean, you also say, always keep telling woman, life, freedom. But where do you see our women in future in Iran? And what are you going to do for them? Thank you so much.
If you were to ask my wife, I don't think you'll find a stronger feminist in support of the women in Iran. I'm sure Nancy knows that too, because you know my wife, I talked to her before. So this is not rhetoric, this is fundamental belief. The first victims of this regime were women who became instantaneously second-class citizens. This cannot be tolerated by any stretch of imagination. What's the guarantee for equality, for end to any form of discrimination? It's the rule of law based on a constitution that will ultimately be based on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which explains so many areas that needs to be observed. So the fact that women in Iran today are leading the movement is a natural answer to what was caused against them by this regime. And we cannot imagine a country, especially that I think a higher percentage of women in Iran are educated than men are, for them to be disenfranchised and not be part of our country's rebuilding. Women have always been the core of stability, and the unit starts at the family level. I often refer to the fact that our biggest challenge is not necessarily to put the right political structure. Our problem is not to have our vibrant civil society making sure that we don't deviate from the democratic path. What I believe will be the toughest challenge, which is not overnight, is instilling a new culture. We have to educate ourselves to accept a democratic culture, which is not automatic, which is also embedded in your question. Where does that start? It starts with the family. Male chauvinism, whatever you want to call it, in a patriarchal society can only be changed when women in that cycle have the support of their male counterpart. You see that today. Yeah. You see that today, even though it's women's life freedom, but women are not alone. They're backed by their fathers, by their husbands, by their brothers, by their sons. So this movement has the support of Iranian male in the sense that it's not a man-women thing. It is an Iranian freedom thing that serves us all. And I'm glad that women are leading it because it will set a new standard for our part of the world in general. And if Iran can achieve its future democracy on the basis of this revolution, which is the first of its kind in the world, it's the first women's revolution in the world as far as I can tell, we can prove that we can overcome all of these issues because this is beyond rhetoric. It's actual belief in equality, in justice, and ending any kind of discrimination. And the discrimination against women has been the most obvious one. Yes. And therefore, the alternative starts with eliminating that discrimination.
I want to answer my sister from Iraq. Sister, as you know, we have